Greetings, friends. It's Pat at Dancing Moon Travel, back with another episode of Let's Talk Travel. And you are going to be thrilled to see our guest today, a very familiar face for most of you, and that would be Kevin Gregg. Kevin, come on here.
Hi.
Hi, it's good to see you and good to have you on board for this episode of Let's Talk Travel. And Kevin, today we're going to talk about...
We're going to talk about group travel, right?
Absolutely.
One of my favorite things to do.
Yes. There's nothing like, if you think a cruise or a tour or whatever is fun, wait until you do it as part of a group of friends, family, co-workers, whatever. The more the merrier. This is
Absolutely.
This is what that saying actually was developed for.
Yeah, it really was. I think some of the best cruises I've ever been on is with a group of people with common interests or old friends. I mean, what's so fun about it is that you have the group camaraderie, but then you're also able to, because the ship, there's so much to do. If there's that one particular person that's driving you crazy, you don't, you can go off and go to the comedy show or go to the casino or something, and you don't have to hang with the group the whole time. But it is a blast. You have dinner together, and it's perfect.
Right. And the way we always structure these, how with the cruises and things, you have the assigned seating. Well, we have assigned tables, but you aren't assigned to a particular seat. You can rotate. If we have 6 tables for our groups, we do the round robin seating. So if you get, you're sitting next to someone one evening and you don't really particularly enjoy the conversation, go to a different table the next night. With business groups, if you're there to do some networking and meet different people, perfect opportunities at the dinner table. You sit with somebody different each evening and can really meet a lot of people. And you talk about networking. If you're part of a business group, you can really network effectively because you have 5 to 7 days of rubbing shoulders with people that you've always wanted to meet. So fabulous way to expand your business connections as well.
Well, it's great for like a reunion of people that were old friends from years ago or something. You've gone off on that day and you've been on some shore excursions or whatever. You go back at dinner at night and you can sit there and reminisce and talk about your day, and then the next night you can sit with other people that it's just perfect. I mean, you've got I've been on some of them where we've had as many as 4 or 5 different tables, and you can just rotate every night and sit around and talk with other people each night.
Right. You could connect with everybody. If you have, if you have a group of, and a group, Kevin, a group, we're talking, it doesn't have to be 200 people to constitute a group, although we're happy to do 200 people, don't take me wrong. But if you have just 16 people, that's 8 staterooms. That's
well,
a group.
You know what, too, Pat? I don't want to discourage someone that only has 3 people, because sometimes, and we may hear about this very soon, there's a larger group that you might be able to join in with your group of 3, join into the other group, and you've instantly made a bunch of new friends. You get all the extra amenities. I mean, it's really a way to go. So you don't have to worry about the size of your group.
Right. You can plug into existing groups. And a lot of times, if you have 3 couples, each one of them invites 1 or 2 couples. They invite their sister and their cousin. And before long, you may have 16 staterooms filled with really no work of your own. It's very simple.
Well, other than the round robin, what's some other benefits of group cruising?
Well, there's always special amenities. When I talk about amenities, we're talking things. It could be an onboard credit. It may be $25 per stateroom. It may be $100 per stateroom. It depends a lot on the cost of the trip. So, a
And the
5-day
credit
cruise,
can be,
you have that onboard credit to spend any way you want to do.
you can use it at
Uh,
casino.
Towards shore excursions, toward your drinks, whatever. It just basically is money taken off of the bottom line of your onboard account. Things like chocolate covered strawberries, or chocolates and champagne, depending on the cruise line. There are a lot of different kinds of amenities we can plug in. Group photos. How fun is that when you've got a group of 50 people on board and you each get a photo of the whole group together out on the deck by the pool? That's a fun thing. So lots of different things like that, and it varies by. It's somewhat different per cruise line. It could be a bottle of wine in your stateroom. Just depends. But and we can customize it per group. Some people want casino credit, and some people want to have onboard credit that their guests could spend anyway. So we customize that to suit the group.
Well, we've also, I've been on some, Pat, where you've arranged for us to have a complimentary Bon Voyage cocktail meet and greet party at the very first day, which is excellent.
Absolutely, and that's something we do for almost all the groups, and that's whether it's a friends and family group, a reunion group, a corporate entity that's out to do a seminar at sea. That Bon Voyage party is pretty much one of the things that we do for all the groups, because it really it helps build the cohesiveness and helps people to just have a drink together, get acquainted, reacquainted, just start the ball rolling with a great fun factor doing
Well,
that out on day one.
We've also have done a last night champagne toast too.
Right, the farewell party, and depending on the size of your group, we frequently do those with a champagne toast, and it's a lot of fun. A chance to say goodbye, share some experiences. Oh, I love this photo. This is a group that we did. I don't know. It's probably 5 years ago. Could it be that long? This is Ballroom Dancers, a group of friends who got to know each other through ballroom dancing, and boy, don't they clean up nicely. But we had quite the group with them, and we had such a fun time out with that group. We had private parties with them on board with dancing. Everything was around the dancing, so we had dance parties on board the ship. This is photographers. And we've done this. This group was out in the Western Caribbean. We had a fabulous time. This was a pretty good group of photographers. Just fun. We did the Western Caribbean, Princess Cruise Lines with this particular group, and it was just a fun time. What a great group of people. And we planned, and this is another photography group, same club, but a different group, a different day. We've done like 4 different cruise groups with this particular photography club out of Houston. Great people. I count them as friends now. We did Canada and New England. This was amazing. Such fun times with that group. And with our photographer, here's another.
This is a photography group I went on. You can see me there in the top, in the very back.
There you are.
We were in Alaska.
Exactly. And our group leader, Jason, there in the front. And with the photography groups, we really do. We plan, I mean, these are customized groups. We don't just do book them into the cruise and do the onboard events apart. We book private excursions, so they have a complete package. So the photographers that come on these trips, they are there. They get all of the onboard experience plus private photography excursions that we arrange for them. Photographers are so passionate about their hobby, and these people are really serious photographers. So they're out. We have them out doing all kinds of things and seeing all kinds of fabulous sights. So and we can do that with any kind of interest. If you're a birder, if you're whatever you're interested in doing, maybe you're a beer person and you want to explore. We can find those microbreweries and local places for you to tour. If you wanted to do private excursions like that, we can arrange a package that includes that thing. So we can do very customized experiences for each of our groups.
Now, Pat, this is a group that is near and dear to my heart. It's
Yeah.
a horrible picture. But as a teenager, I worked at a place in Kansas City called Worlds of Fun. It's like a theme park, like a Six Flags type place. Very tight-knit community of kids worked together. And this was a reunion cruise celebrating that. I believe it was the celebration of 40 years that the park had been open. And many of this group, we hadn't seen each other since we were teenagers, but like day one, we were like acting like teenagers again. So it was a blast. And what's kind of cool about this group has gotten together, three other times after
Yeah,
this?
several times we've done a couple or three cruises, and we did an all-inclusive resort for you, this group, and Mexico and Cancun. So that group, I mean, once you guys started, you just couldn't give up seeing each other regularly, and such a fabulous group of people. I feel like they're my friends now. I've done all this planning for people, and they feel I care about their kids, and when they post on Facebook, you connect with these people, and I call them friends, because when you plan trips with people for several times, they're friends and clients too. So it's relational. We develop relationships with our clients. It's just part of what we do.
If someone wanted to look into a group, do they just call you and discuss the options, or how does that work?
Right. We should reach out. They can email me, pat@dancingmoontravel.com. Call me, 404-735-5774. Chances are we'll want to schedule an actual time. We'll want to spend 15, 20 minutes on the phone talking about the what you want for your group, because each group is different, and what we do for a group of friends and family would be very different from what we would do with someone who was doing a photography type holiday type, or kind of a hobby type cruise where you're doing something with a theme, whether you're just getting together to have fun, or if you're doing a seminar, a corporate event, perhaps where you need to have breakout sessions and sessions in the main theater to have 300 or 400 people attending a seminar. So very, very different for each kind of group. So there's things that are the same with each group, but it's very customized depending on the needs. And it can be very, very simple or a very complex kind of agenda that we need to set up depending on the type of group it is.
Yeah. And with that said, people now know what a group cruise is and what it entails, and how to look into perhaps having a group of their own. I think we need to talk about a couple of groups that we have on the books coming up for May of 2022.
Yeah, Kevin, before we do that, I also just wanted to insert that many of our group leaders, they make a living, that they make a living doing their craft, of professional photographers and so forth that lead these groups. May not be a photography group. It could be any kind of group that you're involved in. You could be a corporate person, you could have an incentive group or whatever. But many of our group leaders generate significant revenue. Not only do they travel free and get to cruise and see the world, but they also generate significant thousands of dollars in revenue for themselves or their business through their group cruise events. So just wanted to throw that in there, that this can be a great source of income for people who are in a position where you have a group of followers who, you could be a business coach, a social media specialist, or just basically any kind of walk of life that you want to put together a cruise. So definitely, if you're interested in generating revenue with a group, we can take care of that and make a very seamless package with everything rolled in together for you. So moving on now.
Yeah, I think the first one really we need to talk about is we have a goodbye COVID cruise. I mean,
Boy, preach
this
that
one
one.
this one's actually just sponsored by Dancing Moon Travel. And like the little banner there says, we suffered in 2020, we're recovering in 2021, and 2022 we're going to celebrate. So this is one that I'm really looking forward to.
Yeah, Kevin, you're going to be on that, and I am going to be on that. We are going to go out and play. You know, the pandemic, it was just awful on all of us. It was hard on the travel industry for sure, but everybody was in the same boat on this one.
The same
But
boat.
yeah, I guess a little bit of a pun there, but we're going to be in the same boat when we celebrate for sure. Uh, this is going to be, if you're looking for an upscale, high level, uh, uh, sophisticated type getaway, this ain't gonna be it. No.
No, and I wouldn't fit in on one of those anyway.
Yeah,
Before we get into too much detail on that, let me just say that there's two, how do I do that? Two cruises that we've scheduled. This is the other one. That's the Northeast Neighborhood Cruise. And Northeast Kansas City is a community, Kansas City, Missouri. There's a Northeast community, a very tight-knit historic community. And like the high school there got started in, like, I think 1913, something like that. But the community is very tight knit, and they're having a neighborhood reunion cruise. Now, what we've done, and this goes back to something I said early on, is that if you have just a small number of people, you can mesh two groups together, which results in more amenities, better pricing, better opportunities. And that's what we've done with the Goodbye COVID cruise and the Northeast cruise.
right. Two groups, same cruise ship, same fun factor. So we just multiplied the fun by
Yeah, well, you're going to
being
make,
more.
what's cool is not only are you going to interact and meet with people that perhaps you know from Dancing Moon Travel or from our group, but you're now going to be able to meet other people with the same interest of cruising, but they're called the Northeast neighborhood. So I mean, it's perfect for people that love to meet new people and make new friends.
Yeah, just bring it on and multiply the fun factor. And the more the merrier, once again. Kevin, this cruise is May 2nd through 7th next. So about 10 months away, somewhere along in there, out of
Yeah,
New Orleans.
it's driving me crazy. I don't know if my
Okay.
hat's crooked.
Short
Maybe
trip.
it's my head. Okay, I got it.
Okay.
And
sailing out of New Orleans. So we're going to have a pre-cruise hotel there. Talk about fun factor. Come in a day or 2 days, maybe even 3 days early. We're going to be announcing that hotel very soon. Working on that right now on getting, well, not right this very second, but right this week, getting that hotel locked in for our pre-cruise stay.
I
Uh,
cut you off earlier. You said it's not a luxury cruise. What is the
oh,
cruise line we're
no,
going on?
this is a fun getaway. It's strictly a fun factor cruise. It's going to be on the Carnival Victory out of New Orleans, and it is going to have just I mean, Carnival is
It's
known as is it a
it's
Valor
the
or the big
Valor.
Valor. Okay, same venue, same consonant there. V, the Valor, and it's 5 nights. Going to be going to Cozumel and the Yucatan Peninsula, Progreso. 2 fun sea days, which are always, I mean, you have fun on when you're on board in the sea days. Always something going on. You might want to. We
Go
we
down the
actually
slide.
go down the slide. We actually had the big winner a couple. Oh, I don't remember what year, but you had the belly flop winner. I wish
Yeah.
we'd put that image. I wish I'd thought to put that image up. We incredible form. I mean, so
Yeah.
folks, when you're out on a cruise like this with Carnival, and you've got the hairy chest contest and the belly flop, and all of the, just go with the flow. It's fun. It's hilarious. Just go and be prepared to laugh. Just put your it don't just forget about any being too I don't know, stayed, and just put that aside. Just go prepared to have fun, prepared to have a belly laugh, because it is hilarious, and just go and enjoy it for what it is. Those 5 days are going to be just nothing but fun.
Well,
Uh, it, it,
we talked about the different amenities that you can have. Here's what we have set up for this combined group cruise.
exactly, $50 for every stateroom. This money you can put anywhere. I've got a feeling that some of it will go toward a drink package for some of these people on board this one. We have the Bon Voyage party and free champagne and chocolates for everybody. So this plus we'll have our regular round robin dining. And Kevin, the final payment deposit of this is only 150 per person. 100% refundable up until final payment, which isn't until February 2nd. So why not just get your space reserved now, folks? You've suffered through the virus, so let's just go out and play.
Yeah, you can. Here's the website if you want to go directly to the website uh, for the cruise. And I know it's hard to remember that probably, but celebrate-thecruiseevent.com. And then the other one is the Northeast Neighbors, thecruiseevent.com. Or if you can't remember those, again, just like we were saying earlier, all you have to do is contact Pat at 404-735-5774 or Pat at dancingmoontravel.com.
And if you have trouble, just remember Dancing Moon Travel. Google it. You'll find us out there on the internet everywhere. All you have to do is Google Dancing Moon Travel, and that will take you someplace that will show you our contact information. So just if you can't remember anything else, just remember Dancing Moon Travel and Google it. You'll find us.
Well, and you can find me on Facebook.
You
You
can
can
find
find Pat
Kevin.
on
Yeah,
Facebook. So
we're easy to find. We do not hide out. So Kevin, Are you
Yes.
ready to talk about your new endeavor?
Well, sure. And the reason I want to bring this up is because I want to offer some special deals uh, today. But starting July 1st of this year, I launched a new business, and it's related to the cruise industry because I love travel, I love cruising, but I've opened up a t-shirt company called Lido Deck Tees, and we are offering different types of apparel focused on the cruise industry. Um,
And Kevin, look
yes,
here, I got mine.
yeah,
My
thank
order
you. So
came
the
in
first,
while I was out of town.
yeah, that was what was that again? Which one did you
Life
get?
is
Life,
better on a cruise.
absolutely.
And I got a very, very kind of modest, neutral color there. Not.
Well, what would be fun is if your entire group all had that shirt. It would make a neat picture, wouldn't it?
Do you think we might make that happen?
I mean, it's a
It
possibility.
could. It could
It's a
happen.
possibility, and that's one of the things that I wanted to throw out there today. Um, I have 3 shirts that I've put together that I feel fit the category of friends getting together and working and cruising together. And we've got 3 of them. The best ships are friendships. In life, it's not where you go, it's who you cruise with. And friends don't let friends cruise alone. And
I
what I've done,
love these. I love them, Kevin.
thank you. And what I've done for these is I've put together um, a special discount for these 3 shirts specifically for our followers and viewers on this presentation tonight. If any of those shirts look good, I'm offering them at a 50% off. And if you want to go in and place an order for those shirts at lidodectees.com, use the code CRUISE2022 at checkout, and you'll get that shirt for 50% off. Or one of those 3 shirts. The discount is for those 3 shirts only, and the discount will last only until Friday. So get in there quick and get one of these 3 shirts for 50% off.
So that's
Now,
like Friday the 16th, I think.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
And,
folks.
and
I'm in. I can tell you right now, I'm ordering my shirt.
and then I also have another deal. If you don't like those shirts, which I don't understand why anyone wouldn't like those particular shirts. They're pretty cool, I think, in my own humble opinion. But if you want and you don't like those particular ones, you can go to lidodectees.com and order anything, whether it's a t-shirt, a tank top, a crop top for the women, or even a tote bag. Anything on the site, get 20% off. And same thing, there's a discount code LTT, which is Let's Talk Travel, LTT, and get 20% off.
Love it,
Anything in this,
Kevin.
and again, just through Friday.
Well, I am so excited for you to have this new endeavor, Kevin. I know it means you don't spend as much time with Dancing Moon Travel these days. But I'm so excited for you to have this new endeavor, and I want to support you every way possible. And besides that, these are fabulous products, and your sense of humor and caring about people, it comes through on a lot of these shirts and what they say and the message that they convey.
Well, Pat, I know we're running out of time here, but this may be a surprise to you. But I've come up with even another special deal for the people that are on this presentation tonight. How about this? You can get
Whoa.
a free, and that's free t-shirt. And all you need to do is book a room for either the Dancing Moon Travel Goodbye COVID Cruise or the Northeast Neighborhood Cruise. Book it by July 20th, and you'll receive a coupon code for a free t-shirt. Now, you'll still have to pay the shipping, which I think $5, $6, something like that. You'll get a free t-shirt, and the coupon code will become valid. I'll send you the coupon code, but it won't become valid until after you've made the final cruise payment, which is due on February 2nd. And unfortunately, I can only offer this to new bookings only.
Yeah, I mean the company didn't exist when we did the previous. So thank you, Kevin. I didn't know you were going to do this. This is pretty cool.
Yep, it was a surprise, but anyway, yeah, you can get a free tea just by booking the room by the 20th of July.
So this is one of those cases where procrastination and might pay off a little bit for somebody that hasn't yet booked. Now you can book and get your free tea if you do it by July 20th. So did I get that right, Kevin? July 20th?
July 20th. Yep.
Okay. Way cool. I didn't know you were going to do this, but that's pretty cool.
Yeah,
And so
so when they book, Pat, you just need to let me know that someone's booked. I'll send them the code, but that code again is not valid until after they've made their full payment which is due in February.
Which makes sense. Make sure that people are on board. That would be a lot of trouble to go to just get a free t-shirt. but anyway,
but there's people that will do those things.
Yeah, I know there are. But anyway, everybody, I hope maybe we've covered some, piqued your interest. If you haven't ever done a group cruise event, that maybe you might join one of our existing events that we've been talking about today, or possibly think about if you're part of any kind of group or organization, if you're a group leader of any kind, it doesn't have to be a huge following. It can be a small, devoted following, and that works just fine too. But contact us to reach out and explore the potential for producing your own special event at sea. We would love to chat with you about that. And Kevin, so happy.
One more thing.
Oh, one more thing
that I mentioned. I forgot.
But
I forgot all about this. I have designed a special shirt just for the Northeast Neighborhood Cruise. I have not made this one available yet. It will become available maybe sometime in November. So stay tuned for that. I've shown it on the Facebook page of that group, to that group of people, but I have not put it on Lido Deck Tees yet. So it will be there soon.
So stay tuned, folks. More information will be forthcoming. Well, thank you, Kevin. It's so great to see you. It's great when we can have your time and have you back for a segment or two of Let's Talk Travel. Folks, it was great to see you out there. We so appreciate you, and so many of you are faithful and tune in week after week, and we appreciate that so much. It's Let's Talk Travel. It's all about you, and we want to always present things that are information that's relevant and timely for keeping people updated on what's new in the travel industry. Kevin, thanks again.
Yeah, good seeing you, Pat.
Okay. Bye, everybody. Same time
Bye.
next week.
Bye, everyone.